Hello students, welcome back to this session. So in the last class, we discussed the chapter units and measurement that we discussed like nearly 8 problems. So the continuation of that chapter, today we'll be starting with the next problem. So directly we'll enter into the lesson. I hope you are clear with the previous concepts, the synopsis what we have discussed in the last class. Okay, so in the today's class, the continuations of units and measurements we are going to do, and along with that, we are going to see some numericals related to scalars and vectors. So scalars and vectors also, it's one of the very important thing. So you have to please remember that also. So today, in today's class, we are going to discuss that also. Okay, fine. So we'll see with the first problem, a physical quantity of a measurements of length that can be formed out of c. C is nothing but speed of light, g gravitational constant, then e square divided by 4 pi epsilon naught, where e is nothing but charge. Okay, so now we'll see one by one. As they given the term called, as they given the term called so so they given L is proportional to C to the power A, G to the power B, okay, then E square divided by 4 pi epsilon naught D whole to the power C. Okay, so we should know about the dimension formula of each and every quantity. So first we'll see for the C. So C is nothing but speed of light. So speed as a dimension formula will be L to the power 1. So T to the power minus 1. Okay, I hope you are clear with this. This is a direct thing. Next, G. So gravitational constant. So if I want to understand that, I'll write down first the formula. Okay. So the formula will be F is equal to G, right? So G M1 M1 M2 divided by R square. But I want the formula for G. So G is equal to F R square divided by m1 m2. So you can say m to the power minus 2 ಅಂತ ಬರಿಬೋದಾ? m to the power minus 2. Okay, okay, before that we'll write down for force. So what is the dimension formula for force? M to the power 1, L to the power 1, T to the power minus 2. Okay, then for r square it is L square, the whole divided by m into m is m square. Okay, so I'm shifting that m square to the upper part, so you can say m to the power minus 2 already have 1, so it is plus 1. So L to the power 3, T to the power minus 2. So minus 1 plus 1 will be m to the power minus 1, L to the power 3, T to the power minus 2. Okay, so now what is the dimension formula for m? G. M to the power minus 1, L to the power 3, T to the power minus 2. So this will be the dimension formula for gravitational constant. Finally, next we have E divided by, that is E square divided by 4 pi epsilon naught. So first we'll see for which formula it has been related. Here we are going to say we have studied in electrostatics. So F is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q1 Q2 divided by R square. But here we are saying the condition Q1 is equal to Q2 is equal to E. So I can write this as E square divided by 4 pi epsilon naught R square. ಬಟ್ ನನಗೆ ಬೇಕಾಗಿರೋದೇನು ಇ ಸ್ಕ್ವಯರ್ ಬೈ 4 pi ಎಪ್ಸಿಲಾನ್ ನಾಟ್ ಬೇಕು ನನಗೆ. ಹಾಗೆ ಆರ್ ಸ್ಕ್ವಯರ್ನ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ, ಕ್ರಾಸ್ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಸೊ ಹಾಗೇನಾಯಿತು, ಎಫ್ ಇಂಟು ಆರ್ ಸ್ಕ್ವಯರ್ is equal to e square divided by 4 pi epsilon naught. So what is the dimension formula for f? It is m1 l to the power 1 t to the power minus 2. R square andre L square. So m to the power 1 l to the power 3 t to the power minus 2. So this will be the dimension formula for e square minus 4. So finally I can write the dimension formula for that is m to the power 1 l to the power 3 t to the power minus 2. So that will be the dimension formula. I hope now you are clear with all this stuff. Okay, so now we'll see. So now this part you have done, you have understood, I hope. So now we are going to see about how to use the dimensional analysis method and find the which particular term and you are going to say. Okay. Now my intention is to find my intention is to find ABC value. Okay, I have to find the value of ABC. That's it. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to substitute the values of C. So C value, L to the power 1, T to the power minus 1, whole to the power A. Okay, so G, M to the power minus 1, L to the power 3, T to the power minus 2, whole to the power B. So next, M to the power 1, L to the power L to the power 3, T to the power minus 2, whole to the power C. ಈಗ ಏನು ಮಾಡಿ ಬೇಸಿಕ್ ಆಗಿ ಆಲ್ ದ ಟರ್ಮ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎ ಟರ್ಮ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಒಂದು ಕಡೆ ತಗೊಂತೀರ. ಈಗ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಡು ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಎಮ್? ನೋ. ಸೊ ಎಮ್ ಟು ದ ಪವರ್ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಸಿ minus 1 into b is minus b. So c into 1 is plus c. L to the power minus a plus 3b minus 2c. ಅದೇ ಥರ t to the power minus a minus 2b minus 2c. Okay, now this will be equal to the L is nothing but only you have length. So m to the power 0 ಇದೆ, L to the power 1, so again t to the power 0. Okay, so now you are going to equate this terms na equate ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತೀನಿ. Okay, see, b minus b plus c is equal to 3. ಹೌದಾ? From this I can say b is equal to c ಅಂತ ಬರಿಬೋದಾ? Fine. Next ಏನು? minus a plus 3b minus 2c is equal to 1. Okay, but now we have written b is equal to c andre minus A plus 3B minus 2B is equal to 1. 3B minus B is B. So minus A plus B is equal to 1. Okay, fine. So finally, I can write that as minus A is equal to mm, okay. So you keep this as it is. Okay. Next, minus A minus 2B minus 2C is equal to 0. Okay. So again, I can write it as mm, minus A minus 2B minus 2B is equal to 0 andre minus A minus 4B is equal to 0. Okay. Next, ಈಗ I got 3 equations ಬಂದಿದೆ ಹೌದಾ. ಸೊ ಈ 3 equations ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು we have to solve now. Okay, so here we have done one small mistake here. You can see here I have multiplied this term especially. L into 1 is A, but we written plus A, minus A. So it will be plus A. Okay, plus A plus 3B. Again, here also we have done a small mistake. Okay, so it will be so it will be plus 3C. ಈಗ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಾ? ಇನ್ನೊಂದ್ಸಲ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ ನೋಡಿ. L to the power 1 ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಫಸ್ಟ್ m ಟರ್ಮ್ನ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ. m is equal to ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಇಲ್ವೇ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಸೊ 0. ಸೊ b into minus 1 is minus b plus c into 1 is plus c. So L to the power a into 1 is a, b into 3 is 3b, c into 3 is 3c. So again t minus 1 into a minus a minus 2 into b is 2b minus 2 into c is 2c. Okay, I hope now you are clear with that. So now we'll see. So now I'll see one by one. So sorry for that. So whatever the mistake I've done, so sorry for that. Now we'll continue with that. Okay, so now we are going to equate. So when you do that equating, okay, now we are going to equate that. Okay. So minus b plus c is equal to 0. The power terms you are going to equate in the next step. That is from the dimensional analysis. From this I can write it as b is equal to c. Okay. Next, a plus 3b plus 3c is equal to 1. But already here b is equal to c. So a plus 3b plus 3b is equal to 1. Okay, so a plus 6b is equal to 1. Okay, you keep this as it is. Now the second last equation, minus a minus 2b minus 2c is equal to 0. So minus a minus 2b minus 2b only is equal to 0. So minus a minus 4b is equal to 0. Now this both the equation I'm going to do simultaneous equation. Okay, a plus 6b is equal to 1 minus a minus 4b is equal to 0. So by adding this both are going to cancel. 6 minus 4 is 2b is equal to 1. So now b is equal to 1 by 2. If b is equal to 1 by 2, you can say b is equal to c andre c is also equal to 1 by 2 only. Now we have got a and b value, sorry, b and c value. Substitute that in any of the equation. So I'll substitute in this equation. A plus 3 c and 3b ಅಂತ ಇದೆ. It is 1 by 2 andre 3 by 2 plus 3 into c is again 1 by 2, that is equal to 1. So a plus 6 by 2 ಅಂತ ಬರಿಬೋದಾ? 3 plus 3 is 6 by 2 is equal to 1. Now just cross multiply ಇದನ್ನ. So LCM is 2 is equal to 1. So 2a plus 6. So cross multiply ಮಾಡಿ. So 2a plus 6 is equal to 2. So 2a is equal to minus 6 plus 2 is minus 4. So 2a is equal to minus 4. So a is equal to, you can write a is equal to 4 by 2 is minus 2. Okay. Now we have got the values of, now you have got the values of a, b, c. ಈಗ ಈ ಈಕ್ವೇಶನ್ಗೆ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಯಾವ ಈಕ್ವೇಶನು? ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿದೆ ನೋಡಿ ಈ ಈಕ್ವೇಶನ್ಗೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಆಗೇನಾಯ್ತು ಇದು c to the power minus 2, okay, g to the power 1 by 2. So e square divided by 4 pi epsilon naught whole to the power 1 by 2. So this can be written as 1 by c square. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಡಿ ಇದೆಯಾ? 1 by c square g into e to the power e square divided by 4 pi epsilon naught into the power 1 by 2. I hope you are clear with this problem. Okay, ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಇದೇನಂದ್ರೆ ಲೆಂತಿ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಇದೆ, but I think you understood about this. Okay, so you don't have any doubt related to that. Super. So we'll move to the next problem. Okay, the next problem, which of the following ratios has the dimension of mass? So if I want to check that, so what you have to do, you have to check with one by one options. So now we'll go with the first option. So they're given volume by density. So volume by density andre it's nothing but in general you can define with volume andre it is meter cube. So rho andre it's nothing but density. So density is equal to mass by volume, right? Sorry, mass by volume andre kg per meter cube. ಸೊ ಇದೆಲ್ಲಿಗೂ ಕೆ ಜಿ ಬರಲ್ಲ. ಓಕೆ, ವಿಲ್ ಗೋ ಫಾರ್ ದ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಒನ್. ಸೊ ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಫಾರ್ ಸರ್ಫೇಸ್ ಟೆನ್ಷನ್? ಓಕೆ, ಸರ್ಫೇಸ್ ಟೆನ್ಷನ್ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ is F by L whole divided by, okay, so angular velocity is given by V divided by R the whole square. Okay, ಅವಾಗ what is the SI unit ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ F can be written as mass into acceleration divided by L the whole divided by V. V is nothing but meter square per second to the power 4 divided by R and the radius again meter square ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Okay, so okay, just a minute. Now finally I can write that as M andre it is in kg, meter per second square, the whole divided by meter, L andre meter into meter per second whole square, correct, divided by m to the power -2. So again ಆಯ್ತಿದು 1m and the square get cancelled. So we can go it in a simpler way. So F can be written as, so finally I can write this expression as F divided by L into V by R the whole square ಅಂತ ಬರಿತೀನಿ ನಾನು. ಸೊ ಆಗ ಎಫ್ ನ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಐ ರೈಟ್ ಇಟ್ ಆಸ್ ಎಮ್ ಇಂಟು ಎ ಇಂಟು ಇದನ್ನ ಸ್ಪ್ಲಿಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊತೀನಿ. ದಿಸ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಬಿ ರಿಟರ್ನ್ ಆಸ್ ವಿ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಬೈ ಆರ್ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ? ಟು ದ ನ್ಯೂಮರೇಟರ್. ಸೊ ಆರ್ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ divided by L into V square. So what is the SI unit of mass? Kg. What is the SI unit of acceleration? Meter per second square. What is the SI unit of radius? Meter. So I am going to write it as meter square whole divided by length meter. So what about auxiliary velocity? Meter per second, but square ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ meter square per second square ಅಂತ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? So meter square cancel, m and m is going to cancel, then s square and s square get cancelled. So finally you will get only the kg. So now which of the following ratio has the dimension of mass ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಯಾವ್ದಿರೋದು? Option B. I hope you are clear with that. Okay, so we'll go with the next problem. Okay, so we'll see the next problem now. Okay, you can see the next problem. If the length and the time period of an oscillating pendulum have errors of 1% and 3% respectively, then the error in the measurement of acceleration due to gravity ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. So first you should know about the formula. Okay, the formula is given as T is equal to 2 pi root of L by G, but this pi is constant, so you are not going to consider this. So I can write T is equal to L to the power half ಅಂತ ಬರಿಬೋದಾ ರೂಟ್ ನ? So again g to the power half ಅಂತ ಬರಿತೀನಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಬಟ್ ಈಗ ನನಗೆ ಬೇಕಾಗಿರೋದೇನು? Okay, so you can also write it like this. So root of L by root of G ಅಂತ ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ, so you can go like this, squaring on both the sides ಮಾಡ್ತೇನೆ. So if I do squaring on both the sides, t square is equal to 4 pi square, so L by G ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಬಟ್ ನನಗೆ ಬೇಕಾಗಿರೋದೇನು? Acceleration. So G is equal to 4 pi square into L divided by T square. But 4 pi another, it is constant. So you are not supposed to consider this. Now the final thing that is given as G is equal to L divided by T square anta ide. It is in the division term. So first I want to find delta G by G into 100. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಅವ್ರು ಕೇಳಿರೋದೆ percentage error is equal to delta L by L into 100 plus power ಇದೆ. So 2 into delta T by T into 100. Okay, again ಆಯ್ತಿದು. So it is 1% plus 2 into 3% ಎಷ್ಟಾಯ್ತು? 6. 6 plus 1, 7%. So the final answer will be 7%. I hope you are clear with this. So ಕೆಲವೊಂದು synopsis ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವೇನು ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ, the same way you have to analyze. Okay, so I hope you are clear with this problem. Okay, so we'll move to the next one. So next problem. Okay, so the next problem is m to the power 1 L cube t to the power minus 3 a to the power minus 2 is the dimensional formula of, they've asked, for which quantity or which substance this dimension formula is going to be taken placed. Okay, so for that particular part we are going to see. Okay, so the next problem here they given m to the power 1, L to the power 3, t to the power minus 3. Okay, so they given m to the power 1, L to the power 3, t to the power minus 3, a to the power minus 2. So is the dimension formula for which quantity? So it is a direct question ಆಗಿರೋದ್ರಿಂದ, so you can write it as resistivity is the final answer. I hope you are clear with that. Okay, so now we'll see with the next problem. They've given, suppose n is nothing but refractive index, where they given the value n is equal to a plus b by lambda square ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. Correct? So and they've given a and b are constant and lambda is wavelength. So lambda wavelength ಆಗಿರೋದ್ರಿಂದ then the dimension of b are same as that ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. So you know that n is refractive index ಅಂದ್ರೆ it is a dimensionless, it is a dimensionless quantity. So if it is dimensionless quantity, then according to the dimensional analysis, the terms will be equal ಆಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. The terms will be equal. So can I say b by lambda square is also dimensionless? But since, so b lambda square is nothing but lambda, you have the SI unit for lambda is meter. So it is meter square ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. So since this, you can say b should have the dimensions of lambda square. Okay, why? Because it is b by lambda square ಆಗಿರೋದ್ರಿಂದ b will be having the dimensions of this lambda square. So from this meter square ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಯಾವ ವೇರಿಯಬಲ್ಗೆ? It is area. So area ಅದು SI unit ಬಂದೇನು? meter square. I hope you are clear with this, right? Okay, I'll repeat once again this particular problem. They've given the equation as n is equal to a plus b by lambda square. As you know that n is nothing but refractive index. So will the refractive index has any dimension? So refractive index is dimensionless quantity. So according to the dimensional analysis, LHS is equal to RHS ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. So A is again it is a dimensionless. So now B by lambda square is dimensionless ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು. But as you know that lambda is nothing but wavelength ಅಂತ ಮೆನ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. Since lambda is measurable quantity, so the B can also have the dimension. So now we are going to write for lambda, what is the SI unit? Meter. So they given lambda square. So again it becomes meter square. Now the meter square is the SI unit for area. So you can say B has the dimension of area. So finally you can say dimensions of B are same as that of area. Okay, I think you are clear with this. Very good. So next we'll go with the next topic. Okay, the next problem here they given the main scale of the vernier calipers as n divisions per centimeter. N divisions of vernier scale coincide with n minus 1 divisions of main scale. So first you can say that, first you are going to say that, so n main scale division MSD ಅಂತ ತಗೊಂತೀನಿ. So n main scale division is equal to 1 centimeter. ಅವಾಗ 1 main scale division is equal to 1 by n centimeter ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದಾ? Okay, so now I can say 1 main scale division is equal to 1 by n centimeter. Okay, now coming to the vernier. So n VSD ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? Vernier scale division is equal to n minus 1 n minus 1 main scale division. Now for 1 VSD it is given as n minus 1 divided by n MSD. ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದೇನ್ರೋ? Okay, fine. ಈಗ what is the least count formula? Least count is equal to 1 MSD minus 1 VSD. What is your MSD? 1 by n. What is your VSD? n minus 1 divided by n. ಸೊ ಈಗ ಕೆಳಗೆರಡು ಸೇಮ್ ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಸೊ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು? So you are going to take the so you can say 1 MSD is equal to 1 by n centimeter. 1 VSD is nothing but, you know, n minus 1 by n into MSD ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. What is your MSD value? It is 1 by n minus n minus 1 divided by n into 1 by n ಆಗುತ್ತಾ? ಸೊ ಆಗ ಫೈನಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಏನಾಯ್ತು? 1 by n minus n minus 1 divided by n square ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ LCM ತಗೊಂಡು ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ you will get the answer as n square minus n square plus n divided by n cube. So n square and n square get cancelled, n and cube cancel ಆದರೆ the final answer will be 1 by n square centimeter. Then the correct answer will be ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಸಿ. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತು ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ, ವೆರಿ ಗುಡ್. ಸೊ ವಿಲ್ ಗೋ ವಿತ್ ದ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ problem. Okay, so the next problem they given here is the measured value of length of a simple pendulum is 20 centimeter, known with 2 mm accuracy. The time for 50 oscillations was measured to be 40 seconds with 1 second resolution. Calculate the percentage error in the determination of acceleration due to gravity from the above measurement. Okay, from the above measurement, director, already we have done this kind of problem. The formula is very important. We have did using the time period. We have found the formula as delta G by G is equal to delta L divided by L plus 2 into delta T divided by T. ಸೊ ಈ ಥರ ಈ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ. ಈಗ ಡೇಟಾ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಂಬನ್ನಿ. L they've given as, so what is the L they given? 20 centimeter. ಹೌದಾ? L they given as 20 centimeter. Delta L they given as 2 mm, but that you have to convert into centimeter is 0.2 centimeter. Okay, then they given T is equal to 40 seconds. So T is equal to 40 seconds, and delta T they've given as 1 second. Okay, so you have to just substitute these values in this equation and find the percentage error. So let us see one by one. Just I'm going to substitute the values now. Okay, so what is the value for delta L? So delta L value is 0.2 divided by 20 plus 2 into delta T ಎಷ್ಟು 1 by 40. So 2 ones are 2 20s are. So 0.2 divided by 20 plus 1 divided by 20 is 0.2 divided by 20 ಪರ್ಸೆಂಟೇಜ್ ಬೇಕು ಇಂಟು 100 ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಅವಾಗ ಏನು 0 ಅಂಡ್ 0 ಗೆಟ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ಸಲ್. ಸೊ 1.2ನ 12 ಡಿವೈಡೆಡ್ ಬೈ 10 ಅಂತ ಬರಿಬೋದಾ? ಇಂಟು 10, ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್, ಇಂಟು 2 ಆಯಿತು. ಸೊ 10 and 10 get cancelled. 2 ones are 2 6 are. What is the answer? It is 6% is your answer. So option A is the right answer. Okay, I hope you are clear with this. So this completes the chapter units and measurement. Okay, in this particular chapter you have to be more concentrated on this kind of problems, the last type of problems, that is based on relative error and percentage error mele. It's very very important. Then the next very important thing is based on the vernier calipers. We did some numerical, right? The two numericals. So based on that you will be having the problems will be based on that particular concept. The problems is very very important. So I hope you are clear with this chapter. Okay, so the next topic will be starting about scalars and vectors. Okay, so thank you all.